Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we will discuss about a topic what is fast tracking. Friend, this topic is very interesting and very easy to understand, and we will see that with respect to project management or PMI or project management body of knowledge, what is fast tracking. Today we will see this topic in detail, and I will try my level best to explain you the concept of fast tracking in a very easy to understand manner so that everyone can understand and they can apply this topic, this concept in their professional life as well. Also, friend, let me tell you that if you are a student and studying project management in university or any college and you are planning to give an exam of project management, or you are planning to give exam of PMP, so let me tell you that this topic is very important, fast tracking, and with respect to exam point of view, this topic is very important, and you will definitely see this topic in exam, and approximately around 8 to 10 questions you will definitely see in the exam, especially if we talk about PMP. So you will definitely see this topic in exam which are directly related to the concept of fast tracking, and they will definitely check that what is fast tracking in the exam. So friend, here the one thing very important, that you must know the concept of fast tracking and the advantages and disadvantages of fast tracking. So this these things will definitely be checked in the exam, and they will definitely ask you that what is fast tracking, what are the advantages, what are disadvantages, and basically they will give you a scenario based situation, and they will ask you that in that particular situation, particular scenario, which technique should be used for a schedule compression. Also friend, if you are a professional project manager and already working in any organization, so again this topic is very important, because you know that as a project manager we have to do the planning and we have to do the project scheduling. So this concept is very important, so that if you know the that what is fast tracking and how we can use it and what are the advantages and disadvantages of fast tracking, so it can be very helpful for you in your practical or professional life of project management. So friend, first of all I would request to please subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. What is fast tracking? Friend, just see these two terms, fast tracking. Fast tracking means that to do something which is fast track. uh, Let me give you a very simple example. If you are uh, if you are in a country, for example, you have to create a national identity card. Okay, a very simple example. Maybe I'm sure that you have seen that when you go for a national for to create a national identity card, so there are two tracks. One track is for a general track, like people are arranged in a line and they are waiting, and which is a general line. There is another line in the national identity card center, which they called it as a fast track. Fast track means that it will process earlier or it will process quickly. For example, if the processing of national identity card takes 10 days in a general queue, so in fast track means that it will take 5 days. So I have tried my level best to explain you that what is a general concept of fast tracking. Fast tracking means that you complete a task quickly or earlier as compared to general approach or general track. Okay, so the concept of fast tracking is same as we have seen in the in general. Like fast track you have definitely seen in, for example, in the driving license we have also seen that fast tracking is there. In national identity card centers we have seen that. So fast tracking means that processing becomes quicker. Okay, so this is a very simple concept of fast tracking. So in project management, the same concept of fast tracking applies. Okay, now coming towards more deep towards the fast tracking concept related to project management. Friend, fast tracking is basically a technique of schedule compression. See, if you are working as a project manager and you have to implement a project for a customer, for example, you have to implement the e-commerce solution for a customer. Let's assume. So what you will do, you will have to make a work breakdown structure, WBS. Then you have to identify the activities so that you can estimate the work in terms of time and cost. Then you make a schedule means that you have to make a you have to identify the dependencies between the activities, and then you make a schedule means that you know the activities, you know the estimate for times and duration, and you make a schedule for the project. How you make a schedule? The concept or basis of a schedule is that you must have to know the dependencies between the activities. Now just assume that you have made this schedule, and now due to some reasons you have to compress the schedule or squeeze the schedule. Okay, the correct term is schedule compression. What are the main reason that you have to compress the schedule? For example, customer is saying that for example, originally the work was completing in 6 months, and now customer is saying that you must have to complete in 5 months. For example, due to some other reason, your senior management is saying that you must have to complete that work, that project in 5 months. So you have to compress the schedule. To compress the schedule, one technique is called as fast tracking. In fast tracking is a technique where activities that would have been performed sequentially using the original schedule are performed in parallel. In other words, fast tracking a project means the activities are worked on simultaneously instead of waiting for each piece to be completed separately. What does that mean? Friend, there are some for example, you made a schedule that few activities are sequential. For example, you make a schedule that first of all, first activity is that you do the planning, then you do the software development, then quality assurance, then the UAT, and then the production deployment. All these activities are sequential. However, due to some reasons, you have to compress the schedule. So what you will do, the activities which were originally sequential, you see that which activities you can do in parallel. For example, quality assurance and user acceptance testing were sequential. So what you will do, due to considering the request, or due to considering the due to customer request, if, or other some other reason, what you will do, you will identify the activities which can be done in parallel. And for example, QA and UAT were originally sequential, so you can do it in parallel. Parallel means that QA and UAT will do in parallel, and eventually it will reduce the timelines of a project. It was just an example. The activities which were originally sequential, you will try to identify those activities which can be done in parallel. So what you will do, you will do the activities in parallel which can be done in parallel. Possibility there is there. So friend, pros and there are some advantages and disadvantages. When you need to compress a schedule, you should consider this technique like the fast tracking first, because fast tracking usually does not involve any cost. This technique simply rearrange the activities in the original schedule. So friend, if you have a first choice, so you will definitely go for fast tracking, because you do the activities in parallel and it will not increase your cost. So this will be your first choice, fast tracking, because you do the activities in parallel and it will not increase your cost. Although fast tracking may not result in an increase in the cost, it leads to an increase in the risk, because activities now being performed in parallel may lead to needing to rework or rearrange the project, and reworking the project can cause the project to lose even more time. What is the very important or basic risk is here, that while you are working in parallel for activities, so it will increase the risk as well, because originally these activities were sequential. Now you are doing these activities in parallel, so there is a risk of rework, like maybe there is some issue occur, or there is some issue occur and you have to do the rework as well. So this is a very big risk you must have to consider while you are working in parallel for like in fast tracking. So the main advantage of fast tracking is that whenever you have a choice, first of all you have to consider the fast tracking option. Why? Because you do the activities in parallel and it will not increase your cost. However, the fast tracking increase the risk of rework as well, because see, the original plan was that you have to do the activities in sequential. Now considering the request of customer, or considering the request of senior management, you are doing the activities in parallel, so there is a high risk that it will increase your rework, or there some issue can occur. So due to increase of rework, it will obviously impact your project timelines as well. So friend, these are the some advantages and disadvantage you must consider when you are planning for fast tracking. Fast tracking means simply means that you are doing the activities in parallel, which were originally planned for sequential. Okay, so friend, that's all from my side. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. Thank you.